Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fat of the Land Recipes. Our program here is of Golden Rule Wellness Mission. Actually, our food program was on the Wise Woman Way. Now we have our page. Welcome to our new page, Fat of the Land Recipes. Fat of the Land Recipes, nothing new, but we thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. And remember, I own no rights to the radio. Who's ever up there listening to a little reggae? Love that on Wednesdays. Anyway, you guys, I hope the day, this is the day that you can feel the sun kiss your face. Anyhow, we are here today. Let me bring the camera this way now. Welcome to our kitchen hut, a very small kitchen hut. But we are currently stewing or boiling, whatever you want to call it, some goat meat. And the only reason why we're doing this recipe is because my younger daughter requests that I make it for her. And that is what I'm doing. So let me get a nice spoon just to stir a little of our goat meat. And it's not much, a little goat meat. And we're at the point right now, we have a little bit of that Jamaican seasoning in here, which we like to use. We're putting a little, look at this, you guys, some Jamaican curry into this recipe. And you know, sometimes when you use curry, you can go ahead and knock yourself out, because it really is not going to make much of a difference of how much you put in it. It's like just a normal taste of curry, no matter how little or much almost you put in it. But we definitely want this to be a nice curry dish, and we know curry have some very good medicinal purposes, so we want to make sure it's in there. We got a little black pepper in here as well. What we're going to do, I found a recipe, not found, but this is a recipe where I get from a friend of mine back in the 1993, where he taught me how to make a lot of Caribbean food. He was from Nevis, Vaughan Lee, a real good friend of mine, the sweetest man I ever met in my entire life. But also, I have an ex-friend, Kenrick, who's from the island of Jamaica. But yes, indeed. And then I have another friend who's a twin that I dated, and I noticed that I loved his curry goat. Also back in the 90s, his name is Kenneth, and he made a him and his twin brother were artists. They had some music going on. I think it was in Jamaica. I don't think they're into it anymore. Anyway, this is how I learned to make the curry goat. So we have some curry powder in it, Jamaican style. And also we have some seasoning from Grace. The brand is Grace. We're just going to stir that in and just let the meat kind of tender up some, because you know, and I know this is a very blurry video, and my kids always tell me wait before I videotape, but that's what I'm looking for, someone to do this extra work for me. I'm not as tech savvy as I used to be, but let me tell you, I've been always in the game early in the 90s. 88. That's when I got into the game of tech. But anyway, I mean, I used to know how to do it all, but hey, I'm 62 now. Things are changing. They don't have to change, but it depends on what's going on in your life. What is the status of your lifestyle? Who's in it? Who's around you? Who you living with? Everything matters. How they see the world, how you see the world matters. Anyway, I had a younger daughter at the age of 36, and that I did so many things I never seen coming. Anyway, back to this recipe of curry goat. We're gonna take some fresh carrots as well, and we're gonna slice some fresh carrots, thick sliced carrots, and we're gonna put some. We're gonna use little small red potatoes in this dish with some thickly sliced yellow onion. Okay, you guys, so you guys come on back on our next video. We're going to show you how we do it here at Fat of the Land. Oh, you guys have to tune in and see the stuff that we have coming. My. Don't miss out, okay, you guys? Okay, so remember what we used to say on the Wise Woman Way. Be well, be wise, and always try to think higher, because that will serve you as well as other people. Thank you for tuning in. Come on back to video 2 of curry goat. Ashe.